Well, folks, it's time for the main event of Watch Lee. It is a pleasure to be here. I am, of course, your voice of Tidal Wrestling, your missing piece of commentary, T.J.Lea, and it's time for a non-title match with very serious implications. Referee for this is, of course, Lee. Happy birthday.
Introducing first, he's from Nottingham. He's a former Tidal Wrestling champion, Trivet. This is
Joseph Connors, one of the most credentialed wrestlers in the UK, former NXT star, and of course, very important distinction, a former Tidal Wrestling champion. Had the belt back in 2018, but everywhere this man has gone, he has won gold. Still in his prime, still very hungry, looking for a win over the most dominant man, Tidal Wrestling, in a non-title affair.
Introducing his opponent.
And he is going to need to bring every single bit of skill, because the man he is facing is arguably in the pound-for-pound conversation in the British wrestling singles men's divisions. Not in this company, but in any company. Trivet captured the Tidal Wrestling Heavyweight Men's Championship from Scotty Rourke, and since then has had an iron grip on the belt. The name The Vulture is not just a moniker, he truly does pick apart and dissect his opponents. Arguably in the most dangerous phase of his career, former Progress Men's World Wrestling Champion. This is a huge match, folks. Two of the best in Brit Rest going to war. And if Connors wins, he will be added to the match in December. Spike Trivet versus Mark Andrews, known as Lost in the Paris. That show Sunday the 1st of December. So while the belt is not on the line, opportunity does knock for the man who is bred for better, if he can topple the Vulture. Paris faithful, very much invested in this match.
Doesn't want to kiss me. Doesn't want to kiss me.
Bell rung, we are underway. And the Vulture hyping up the parish here. It's interesting to see the crowd on Spike's side. But they are a unique bunch, and that's why we love them here at Tidal. Waist lock and throws him away. And should be noted that Connors is the larger man, 6'1", has nearly 10 more years experience than Trivet, and has competed at the highest possible levels. Trained by the likes of Styx and Robbie Brookside. Spike Trivet might be under a decade into his career, but has done so much in that time. An incredibly dangerous and cerebral wrestler. Now manipulating that joint, pulling on the wrist, hand over the elbow, drops the toe, starts locking up the ankles, rolls through to apply the pressure. But Connors wisely gets to the ropes. Trivet lets go before the count. Just an early ongoing here to show, I think, from Spike Trivet that he very much can hang with Connors. He needs to get his respect early. When Connors gets on a rampage, it's a dangerous affair for all involved. But this is the house that the Vulture reigns supreme over. Connors with the kip up, reverses the hold. Modified North would like to release. Pin, just a one, and now going for that arm. This is about wearing down the champion, posing his game. Nice arm drag. And it's interesting to know that even though this is a non-title affair, it's gonna have serious implications. And a quick pin cover. If Connors wins, he is a part of that match in December. It becomes a triple threat between himself, Spike Trivet, and Mark Andrews. Another of the most credentialed wrestlers in the UK. One of the best exports out of Wales. Who wouldn't want to be a part of that contest? Test of strength. Spike kicks away one arm, focuses on the other. Nice headlock takeover. Floats over, back to the ankle. And this is what Spike does so well. Joint manipulation, punishment, torture. He will take his time, he will not rush. Headlock from Connors, shuts it down. Headlock takeover and a shoulder check. But Spike leaps in, gets caught by Connors, fireman's carry position, denied. Arm drag, flips over, nice pin cover there, just a two. Another pin cover, just a two. But this is mind games. Going for the schoolboy, no, just a two. And Connors says, hey, you know what, well done. But it could be over just like that.
Come on. Come on.
And the Tidal faithful split down the middle. And it's strange, as I said, one of the most hated men in all of Europe when it comes to wrestling. Spike Trivet getting the respect that he does deserve to some degree for his in-ring caliber. It's second to none, but his personality, the things he's done in that ring. Nice monkey flip. I think back to the war he had with Harley Hudson. A big shot from Connors. Now, on one hand, he treated Harley like any other competitor. and that's how it should be. But vicious nonetheless was Trivet in his assault. So it's surprising the Tidal faithful have shown him their love and respect, but not unwarranted. Nice cutoff there from the champ. Rolls through, a little bit of misdirection. Ducks the line. Very nice Hurricanrana, middle of the ring. And a big chop to follow. Now baits Connors in, throws it to the outside, and the Vulture stands tall in his ring. Nasty chop as this goes to the outside, and now it's an exchange by the bar. Connors shows he's not a man to be trifled with. What a shot across the bow. Oh. And Spike Trivet, shot to the jaw. Short elbow. Connors rolls in to break up the count, but Spike very comfortable having this on the outside. Ooh. Short shot, is almost like a punch to the jaw. Now palm strikes. And a nice knee to the breadbasket. And Connors catches Trivet out of midair. The strength of Joseph Connors as he drops Trivet on that guardrail and sends him down. Connors rolls Trivet in, wants to put this away! 2! Close with no cigar. And you don't get to the top of the game in wrestling unless you are that good, unless you are truly bred for better. And Joseph Connors showing that right now as he manhandles, albeit temporarily, the title champion. What a whip into the corner. Crucifix pin, but just a 2. Now Connors using those long limbs, trying to choke the life out of Trivet, and ends up knocking him to the outside. Knocks to throw him straight back in. Tried to lock that arm down, but Spike Trivet kicked out. Spike fighting back. To the whip. Reversal from Connors. Spike floats over. Gut check sends Connors down. It's catch me if you can here. Slide through the ropes. Kicks Connors down. And the champ getting some momentum back. And Spike, I'm going for vulture flies, everyone dies, but Connors scouts it. Wants to shut this momentum down. Goes for a superplex and lands it. Hooks the leg, deep cover, new champ, no. Oh, what a defiant shot by the champion. Hellacious backdrop, deep cover, just a 2. Another with a deep cover again. Now full mount just volleying shots. Unprotected onto Trivet. But Spike's smiling, he likes this. This is the war that Spike enjoys. Basement drop kick puts the smile off his face. Another lateral press, just a 2. And every time the middle finger, so Connors starts to pull on it. We're going for a rear naked. Trying to put the champ to sleep.
Smile, go
All
on.
he's got to do is grapevine. And he says smile and he welcomes it. Now Connor's biting on the head. Anything he can do to get a rise out of Trivet, but it doesn't seem to be working. You can't play mind games with a man who is a master of them. And one thing we know Spike does when it comes to fingers is snap them. And just as I say that, there we go! Snaps the fingers. Ducks the line. Double clothesline, both men back up. Neither one wants to give an inch. Both men back up, given a lot over the course of nearly 20 minutes. For Spike, it is about continuing dominance as champ and looking strong ahead of his match with Mark Andrews at Lost in the Parish. But for Connors, as he reverses the whip, it is about inserting himself into title contention and making it a triple threat. Big back elbow. Spike catches him. Gourd buster. Sits out. Spit flying from the mouth of the champion, who feels it. The Vulture's wings are spreading. He is getting ready to take flight. Oh, Connors catches him. And reversed into a satellite DDT. Hooks the leg. 2. No. Listen to that. The split down the middle. Trivet now targeting the hands. We know what happens when Trivet goes to the second or third rope. And everyone dies. No, caught. Caught by Connors. Kicked off. Quick roll up, roll up, roll up. 1, 2. No. Oh. Roaring forearm to the jaw of Connors. Coming a backbreaker. Oh, short DDT spikes him. 2. Came off the back of that inside cradle where Connors perhaps sensed how close he was to losing and turned it up a gear. Might be going for don't look down. That's a lot of height, and Spike gets out of the way. No. Denied by Connors.
Not today.
Connors just talking some smack to the champ, and now trading strikes in the high-rise district. When the Vulture flies, everyone dies, and Connors staggered. What a lariat! 1, 2. Oh, so close, but Connors kicks out. Spike might want to put an exclamation mark on this, but Connors sits down, stacks him, no, reversed by Spike. Goes for the bridge, and then Connors powers out. Let me go for the backslide. Decides against it, headbutt by Trivet. But baited in by Connors.
Yes!
Oh, short snap DDT. Deep cover, no. Oh, here we go. Sets him up for don't look down. 1, 2, and Spike somehow kicks out. What does Joseph Connors have to do? And now biting the fingers. Of Spike Trivet as he pulls it to a vertical base. Short elbow.
Shut the Frankensteiner.
Oh, that's a thudder. Both men have given so much. Imagine what more they're going to have to give if it becomes a triple threat in December.
Go on, smile.
Well, that's certainly a kind of smile. Teeth bared, bitten down on the head of Connors. And the Vulture perched. And seems to realize he must take a risk here. Top rope. Beautiful swanton. And it's the prelude to the Tower of Silence. 1, 2, 3, and Spike Trivet asserts his dominance and keeps it a one-on-one affair at the Lost in Paris with Mark Andrews.
Here is your winner, the title heavyweight champion, the Vulture, Spike Trivet.
Joseph Connors gave absolutely everything. But there is only one man standing at the top of the title's singles men's division. There is only one man holding the biggest prize in Tidal Wrestling's singles men's division. It is the Vulture, Spike Trivet. Which means, folks, that on the 1st of December back at the parish, it will be Spike Trivet versus Mark Andrews. And the belt will be on the line this time. A show of respect from the Tidal faithful. But will Connors do the same for his opponent? Yes, he will. It takes a lot to get past. A man bred for better, no! Ah. Spits on the belt. Oh, but that's Vusic, the Iron Will champion, who says, not on my watch. And the crowd come alive straight away. And I'll tell you something, folks, one day, wouldn't that be a match? Vusic challenging the Vulture for the biggest prize in the Title's men's division. But for now, Vusic, I would guess his focus is entirely on the Iron Wills division. That is Tidal's present and Tidal's future, folks. That's a match we could very well see if Spike Trivet can make it past Mark Andrews at the end of the year.
Joseph Connors hit me so hard I forgot how to use a microphone.
Tidal Wrestling, do you remember me? Do you remember me? Now I know what you're thinking when Vusic stood opposite me just now. My God, the Chuckle Brothers look terrible. Now listen to me. I know I make a habit of going on long rants, so this is going to be a medium one. Joseph Connors, I just gave you everything I had, and the reason for that is because in December I want Mark Andrews all to myself. Now, I would like everybody to not be offended while I just aim it at this camera, because it's directly to Mark Andrews I'm speaking, though you're all invited to the bloody party. Mark Andrews, 8 years ago, I stood in the Electric Ballroom wearing a crew shirt, and I watched you and Chris Hero have a match that redefined wrestling to me. I had no idea wrestling could be like that. And I have often heard you and a very good friend of mine, Eddie Dennis, talk about no matter how big the room is, no matter how small the room is, you give it everything you've got every single time. Well, my God, Mark Andrews, I want you to take a look around this room right now, because this is a small, lively room that's filled with some of the best fans that British wrestling has to offer. Stand up and be counted. You are part of British wrestling. Stand up and be counted. Stand up and be counted. Stand up and be counted. Tidal wrestling. Tidal wrestling. Tidal wrestling. So Mark Andrews, in December, I want you to come to this tiny room, this little home away from home for me, so that you and I can redefine what wrestling is one more time. And when it's all said and done, Mr. Andrews, win, lose or draw, the best wrestler will go home with this championship. But I'm telling you now, it's gonna be bloody me. Tidal wrestling, do you remember me?
Well, there you have it, folks. December 1st, Mark Andrews, Spike Trivet, Tidal Wrestling Heavyweight Championship at the Lost in Paris. I'm in T.J.Lea. You don't want to miss that. I'll tell you now, it's gonna be something special.